Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Banshee Cup. Thank you for the patience, as we did have a bit of a delay here. We had to get a last-second sub in for the side of Team Daykwaza, as Madara is either still sleeping or probably still sleeping, because it's very early for us here in America, the only time zone that matters. Teehee. No, it's 7-11 for me. But we have got, on the left-hand side, Team Dynouh. On the right, it's going to be Team Daykwaza. We're in map number 1 of our second best of 3 of the day. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. And we got some housekeeping to do, so let's talk about all the tournament stuff. It's the Meta Madness style of draft. Heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps. There are no tournament baseline bans. Heroes that are banned at the top of the screen only pertain to the current map draft, so you could see Hogger or Lucio in a map number 2 or 3 of this best of 3 if they're not picked up in map 2 or 3. Butcher, Cho'Gall, Nova, Azmodan, Gazlo, Murky, Probius, Valir, Kel'Thuzad are bounty heroes. There's been 4 bounties so far completed by 4 different teams, so that means that 4 different teams will get $250 extra on top of whatever they place. They could place in last, which I have no idea how much money that is, but they'll get $250 extra. There's also Convection, Kael'thas, Hunt, Illidan, Nidus, Sagara, Twin Blades, Varian, Monstrosity, Abathur, Longboat, Vikings. The combo of Stitches, Alexstrasza with the level 1 Globe talents. You've got the Li Chen combo. No talent-specific stuff, just Li and Chen. Triple healer team, no healer team, and Juice Pirates featuring the Lieutenant Morales backdoor, the medevac. So we've got Battlefield Map 1, Li Ming Hanzo right out the gate, as Team Dynouh want a massive punch to the face of Team Daykwaza. Genji was banned, so we'll see what are we looking at. It's going to be a Whitemane Muradin Blaze. So a very, very burly front line here, and very flexible in the last 2 picks for the side of Team Daykwaza, as we've got Li Ming Hanzo on the left, so they're going to need a healer and a tank and a bruiser. Typically, that's usually what should be the last 3 picks, but we'll see what they actually do. Chocolate Lasagna has Oreos, cream cheese layer, pudding layer, and whipped cream layer. I would try a small piece, a very small piece, like that big. Very small piece. Mostly because I would eat a lot of pizza. Ugh. Yeah, I think we're getting pizza on Sunday. I'm like slowly I keep talking about it more and more. And pizza on Sunday sounds really good after stream, so I think that's the game plan. But the big question is... They open at 4 o'clock on Sunday. It's so late. And they don't do delivery either, so that's the issue. They don't do delivery. And I'm not going to pay the DoorDash premium for it. Alright, anyways, Sylvanas and Garrosh were banned away, so we won't be able to see those 2 warlords. As we get a Johanna Yrel, so it's a very, very simple... this is a very simple start for the side of Team Dynouh. I like it quite a bit. I really like what they put together here. A lot of weird pains in my legs today. Oh, that's weird. Okay. All right. They got to round out their draft. They're going to need something to race. Lunara might not be a bad idea. Okay, we have a Nova. That's exciting. I'll take it. All right, Nova Greymane. I just, you know what? I don't even know what to say.
Victory above all.
I'm out here talking about Lunara and we get a Nova? Alright. Oh yeah, they got rid of that pizza place that I was talking about, chat. There used to be a pizza place in Berkeley, Michigan, where you could get like a 30-something inch pizza, and we would, as I said, like we would do like a billiards tournament where you would buy in for the billiards tournament, and then you'd also buy in for the pizza too. But here's the thing, there was always a coupon. Like it was like a coupon for like $30. So 5 of us went in on it, and that was super cheap. Anyways.
Prepare yourselves for battle, heroes.
Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Banshee Cup group stage, day 6 of 7 days. We'll be doing another. Got day 7 coming up tomorrow, but right now we're in our second best of 3 of the day. First map of this best of 3, Team Dynouh with a Dynouh, Li Ming, Hyde, Urel. Darnowski will be your Stukov, Dark Wolf playing the Johanna, and Jaden is the Hanzo. Right side, we've got Team Daykwaza with Daykwaza playing Blaze. We've got Exilium, which is the substitute right now, playing Greymane. We've got a Dark Nova, Valthanis, I think is how you say their name, on the Muradin, and Gamerboy will be your White Mane. The gamble prediction is still up and available if you'd like to make a prediction who wins. It's a Nova game. Nova is a bounty. Nova is a bounty for Banshee Cup. So if the members of Team Daykwaza win, they pick up the bounty on Nova, and that's another share of the bounty pool going over to them. But we'll focus on that a little bit later. Let's see what actually happens here. Nova going into the long shot level 1. Increase the cast range, a pinning shot by 30%. Pinning shot also increases the range of Nova's next basic tech by 2. Dark is getting chunked right now. Muradin steps forward and tanks the arcane missiles, or the magic missiles. And Dark will not be picked off right now. No kill early on. Just peeking into top lane, you got Hyde versus Daykwaza, Urel versus Blaze. Seems like they're mostly focused on the waves. No pressure or much pressure onto each other. 6,600 on Team Dynouh, 16,600 on Team Daykwaza. All right. Got some big Nova believers here. As our Muradin steps onto the point, Innerbeast still active for Greymane. There's a lurking arm down on the ground that the enemy is trying to avoid, and it looks like that zone's away. Enough members. Blaze comes through with a huge jet propulsion. Greymane lunges in with the razor swipe. Jaden's able to use the natural agility to get over the wall, but Johanna goes down. Muradin traded. It's a tank-for-tank trade, though Stukov is picked off. Blaze closes the distance onto Dynouh with a jet propulsion. The twin flames tickle the toes of Li Ming, but that's about it. 1 for 2 as Hyde almost takes down another enemy here. And the Sonic Arrow connecting onto a minion, and we got a bunch of hearts out for the side of Team Daykwaza. Actually, Gamerboy cancels their hearth. So does Exilium, who taps well. But the big thing is the White Mane's got like no mana right now, and I'm a little nervous for her. Whoa, Dark takes a heck load of damage right there. White Mane will fully hearth out. Nova to do the same. Alrighty. Viaduct armor also for the Stukov right now, as they did change the talent icon color. Scatter build full for Hanzo. Triumvirate. We've got Incinerator Gauntlets. Thick skin, actually, for the Greymane. Using Dark Flight grants 50 physical armor against the next 2 hero basic attacks while in Worgen form. Greymane lunges in. Darnowski is going to be the target. What's up, Devastated? Good morning, bud. Hyde still chasing in. Nova poking out here and there. She did go into rapid projection, reduce the Halo decoy cooldown and mana cost by 60%. Devastated, thank you for the tier 1 gifted sub. I appreciate that greatly. Thank you for the generosity. Resend your alert when we get out of game. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much for that. First half of the Immortal looking pretty good to the side of Team Dynouh. Yeah, because it's backwards of the colors. Ooh, hold on, jet propulsion in. It's a lot of damage onto the Johanna, who drops a condemn. Muradin dwarf tossing in. Natural agility from Jaden to get away. Hyde jumps in with an avenging wrath, and now Hanzo trying to finish out those scatters, but Blaze gets a good jet propulsion. Johanna's the one to go down, and this Nova composition is looking like it's kind of working out. Have we figured out the Achilles heel of Team Dynouh? Is it Nova? Dynouh on this Li Ming getting chunked a bit. Healing pathogens spread around. More magic missiles being thrown out. By the way, mind you, Greymane on the right-hand side. Inner Beast active, just razor swiping through this Immortal. Unfortunately, he will not win the race. 1,955 HP remains. And this will be first Immortal going to top lane in favor of Team Dynouh.
Order to this realm.
Dwarf toss over the wall. We do have that Thunder Burn for Muradin. Did go into Dwarf block level 1. Level 7's about here for both sides. Team Daykwaza a little bit faster, which will they'll pick up the anti-armor shells for Nova. Basic attacks deal 250% more damage, or deal 250% damage and decrease the physical armor of the heroes. Hero targets by 15 for 4 seconds, and the basic attack is proportionately slower. It is quite a long basic attack. Anyways, quite a bit of a proportional change, but we have Greymane going down. That's a reset for Li Ming. The Immortal's still working on the fort just above us as we have Hyde chasing in. Takes a Stormbolt to the face. Dynouh looking at Gamerboy here, wants to take down the white mane. She's able to wiggle away, but not get out of the path of Dynouh's damage. Let's see, attacks per second, where is it? I always lose this. Range damage, attacks per second is 0.4. 0.4 is the attack per second. And she has a 6.5 range, but the level 1 adds a 2 range with the pin down, so it becomes 8.5 for a few seconds here. Anyways, camp is still in a way. It's 3 to 4 in kills, and it looks like Team Daykwaza are still comfy here. They did lose more than 50% of their fort in top lane, but as I mentioned, they don't seem too concerned about this. Nova has rotated up. Jet propulsion from Blaze. Good damage onto Hyde. But it does not seem like Hyde will be ganked. Bottom lane, though, Muradin's trying to get away. Nice shared punishment. Or, excuse me, Sin's exposed. Sin's exposed with the healing reduction onto Muradin. Hanzo is able to get the last bit of damage, and beautifully done. A beautiful pick for the side of Team Dynouh. As Darkwolf was considering hearthing out, but Yrel's still managing top. It's going to be a free fort in bottom lane, especially, well, not free fort. They have a minion wave, but Nova's poking at that. Actually, no, they have decent damage onto the fort. If Johanna tanks a few extra shots, it's a little awkward. No, they got this. Funny enough, they lose their fort, and Team Daykwaza do get 10 Talontiers first. It is going to be Curse Bullet into Avatar with the Precision Strike, Scarlet Aegis White Mane, and the Bunker for Blaze. On the opposing side, Tent's almost here. Blaze in top lane trying to push things up. Hyde taps the well and gets some healing from Stukov. Wave of Force, Dragon's Arrow onto 2 with the Blessed Shield as well. Massive Shove was picked up by the Stukov. We have an Arctic Defender, and Li Ming is getting a Pop-Off, or Reset City. Pop-Off City. Greymane tries to trade, but it doesn't matter. Hanzo's able to get the damage, and that's a triple kill to Team Dynouh. Hey, what's up, Ember? Good to see you today, bud. Thanks for coming by the stream. Top 4 does go down, but it still is that triple kill over to the side of Team Dynouh, who are looking at the first half of this Immortal. Actually, Muradin might get the mid-trigger here as he jumps onto this. Yeah, nicely done. Dynouh's going to reset for full. Johanna clears out top. Muradin, can he get out of this? No. A massive shove onto Muradin. Throws the Stormbolt back. I think he might... Oh, well, hold on. Nova's here. Blaze is here as well. Activates the bunker. Precision Strike coming down. Muradin's able to Dwarf Toss. He tries to get inside the bunker. Scarlet Aegis activated by the White Mane as Hyde jumps in with an Avenging Wrath. Activates the Ardent Defender, and Li Ming is able to get a reset off of the Hanzo kill right there. Massive Shove creates some space for Hyde to back away. The Blessed Shield from Johanna, allowing her to step in. But Darkwolf is very low on mana and very low on HP. Able to activate the Iron Skin as Dynouh's flanking with some Arcane Orbs. Blinking in, looking for that Wave of Force combo. Looking for the reset off of the Nova, but unable to connect for a kill. And Muradin's back in the mix right now. Hyde really low on this Yrel. Doesn't have Ardent Defender for another 82 seconds. Jaden has to use Dragon's Arrow to create a bit of space. Daykwaza almost dropping here. Very low on mana as well. Very, very mana-starved fight for both these sides. Hide low as well. Good defense so far. Oh, wait, hold on. Nice precision strike onto Jaden, but the natural agility creates enough space for this Hanzo to back away. Looking to throw some Stormbows back and some scatters out onto the enemy, but no connection onto that. Top lane has a decent wave crashing in. Greymane's going to go lunge onto the Immortal, and when that Immortal health bar starts dropping, they say, all right, well, we can start stepping in ourselves as well for Team Dynouh, and this will be the Immortal going over to the side of Team Dynouh. Oh, my pleasure, Ember. Thanks for coming by, and thanks for the kindness. I do it all for you all. 4 a.m. alarm, get out of bed at 4:30, take a shower, feed Bandit, make myself breakfast, and sit here in mild pain. Level 13 here, first for the side of Team Dynouh as the Yrel jumps in. Ardent Defender 10 seconds from being activatable. We've got a Precision Strike onto Hyde, so very low, 300 and something HP. There was a Johanna Bless Shield as well that created a bit of space for Hyde to back away. Dragon's Arrow is pretty big onto the enemy, has the full stun. Almost subdone for Johanna level 4 right there. Hit 3 people with that punish. Muradin with the Avatar has to Dwarf Toss away. The Immortal in melee mode, getting some damage onto the keep front gate, but I think that's about as much as they get. I don't think this is going to be more pressure onto the keep. I mean, a little bit of damage, a little bit of poke damage goes out, but that's about it. All right. Map 1 was looking a little shaky for Team Dynouh at the start. The Nova composition, yes, the Nova composition of Team Daykwaza was having some shining moments. But who knows? Level 13 double tap could be a big pickup for them. Pinning shot now has 2 charges, and its cooldown increased by 2 seconds. But keep in mind, you have that level 1 long shot. You have the range increased by 30, and you get a basic attack range for your next auto increased by 2. So you go from a 6.5 range to an 8.5 range. So you outrange structures by 0.5. But typically you're not using that to outrange structures, you're just using that to be able to start bursting down the enemy and slow them as well. What is the what's the slow amount on pinning shot? I actually don't know. The baseline slow is 40%. Pinning shot range, so there's no extra slows here. So it's a 40% reduction. Oh, Bandit, you so good. Oh, fighting bottom, sorry. Dragon's Arrow will go wide from Jaden as we've got Avatar activated by Muradin. Curse Bullet from Greymane connecting onto somebody. Precision Strike, Dark Wolf is trying to avoid but unable to do so. And Nova gets the kill. The Wave of Force from Li Ming is not enough, and this is a humongous team fight for the side of Team Daykwaza, as I said. Maybe this level 13, you know, subjugation, you've got collision cores, healing static as well. With that Thunderburn level 4 synergy on the prowl for Greymane, Inner Beast increased movement speed by 30% once it's active for 3 seconds. 13 was a big moment for the side of Team Daykwaza. They pick up a couple kills. They don't completely even out the experience, but they also will get the first half of this Immortal phase. And how is this gonna... Okay, so yeah, they're gonna burn this down. Team Dynouh is gonna look for some damage onto the Immortal. But right side, yeah, this is guaranteed Immortal over the side of Team Daykwaza. And this goes bottom lane, more well-defended lane, since there is still the fort and the fort front gate. Looks like we got well taps across the board, or at least for the vast majority of this team. And here we go into bottom lane. 16 talent here almost here for Team Dynouh. Keep your eyes out for that. That might be a big turning moment in this bottom lane defense, where Team Dynouh goes on the aggressive to try and step in against the enemy, and they'll let this Immortal get some damage onto the fort and try and go for the team fight. Dynouh, and dangling and angling from below here. Nova scouts with a Halo decoy. Holo decoy? Holo decoy. Alright, 16's here. Piercing, or excuse me, Giant Slayer for the Hanzo. You got that Mirror Ball Li Ming. Templar's Verdict on the Yrel. Super Strain as well as the Holy Renewal. But it seems like it's just poke onto this Immortal. Yrel jumps out, but she immediately starts to back away, trying to avoid the Immortal's stun on the ground right there. Ooh, Dark Wolf getting really low right now, unable to pop Iron Skin, or maybe didn't have it off cooldown, but that is Greymane finding the kill. The Immortal cleared out. Level 16 with the Thermal Protection, Shared Punishment, Crippling Shot, Pinning Shot, lowers the hero armor by 20 for the duration of the slow, causing them to take 20% increased damage. You've got the Dwarf Launch from Muradin, as well as the Executioner for Greymane. Attacking a hero that is slowed, rooted, or stunned increases your basic attack. So Nova's got 2 charges of a slow. She has a point-and-click slow that Greymane now gets extra damage off of. Yeah, that's a good synergy right there, I'd say. I'll tell you what, this Nova composition may pick up the bounty for Team Daykwaza. And where is my cheat sheets? Team Daykwaza has picked up 1 bounty already, and that was on Gazlowe. So this would be the 2nd bounty for Team Daykwaza, the 5th bounty overall for this for Banshee Cup Season 2. Not sure if more bounties will be added in for the GSL stage of the playoffs, but right now we still have a bunch of fun bounties, and that's good times across the board. 17 on both sides. Both, almost all heroics are off cooldown except for Avatar. It's on 5 seconds. Okay. Fallen Shaman for top lane. Immortals spawning on the east-west positioning. And I believe Immortals are spawning in defensive positions. Yes. Blue on the left, red on the right. Alrighty. I will say this, one really, really good team fight for Team Dynouh. Like, they get 3 huge kills. They run top lane, they can end probably. Johanna eats a bunch of tower shots with Iron Skin. Yeah, like they could three good chunky kills here, like Nova, Greymane, Whitemane, and I think they could end. But let's go ahead and zoom out here, see how things are being set up between both sides. A little bit of vision from Hanzo Sonic Arrow as Dynouh steps up, throwing out some combos. Johanna mounted, trying to just anchor and threaten here. Magic Missiles just to clear out the Nova decoy. And the Immortals are pretty close here. I mean, there's about 1,000 HP difference right now as Johanna takes a handful of damage, getting really low, has to back away, Lurking Arm with the Virulent Reaction onto Muradin. Scatter connects onto this Muradin as well. I'm just like, we're just waiting for the team fight here. It's the pressure. Oh, wait, hold on. Dragon's Arrow into Whitemane. Johanna steps in onto Muradin, but it doesn't look like much is achieved outside of exactly that. Daykwaza, a little low. He's a little split from the team, but it's not that big of a deal. Gamer Boy with the Giggle Beam heals up Daykwaza. It also drops the Oil Slick, healing up as well. Nova trying to set up a flank over here on the low side of this engagement. There's the decoy. They're focusing onto Jaden. The Jet Propulsion doesn't connect, and that allows Jaden to use the natural agility to get away. If that Jet Propulsion connects, that's a dead Hanzo. I guarantee it. Hyde with the Ardent Defender available. Tries to pressure Nova as Greymane with the Inner Beast. He's got that movement speed augment, but he's unable to close the distance onto Hyde. And now Nova backs away. And this is looking like the first half of the Immortal played really well by the side of Team Dynouh. Man, dude, like Jaden, woo-wee! What's up, Colio? Good to see you, bud. I'll be putting in your request today. I also got to reach out to Corsair for some other stuff as well, so I got a bit of work to do after stream today, but it's a nice, easy, cozy day. It's like 10 Celsius outside, it's like 50 degrees. Big Dragon's Arrow from Hanzo, but Scarlet Aegis activated by Whitemane. Bolster the spirits of the nearby allied heroes, healing them for 608 HP currently and granting them 40 armor for 4 seconds. Precision Strike onto Jaden, but once again, the natural agility is in place. Hitting a hero, Stormbolt grants 10% movement speed for... Okay, sorry. I thought that was the cooldown. Anyways, doesn't matter. I swear there's a cooldown for natural agility, but I might be misremembering. Daykwaza takes a combo from Li Ming, almost goes down. Murden lands the Stormbolt onto Darnovsky, but Stukov will not fall. It's a reset for Li Ming, and now they're popping off. Looking at Exulium, the very low Greymane is like, where do I go? How do I get away? And it's just, you just can't. So what do they want to do here? As I said, the top lane keep is low. Nova Blaze for the defense, but this is looking like, okay, they want to go Immortal. And since they're going Immortal, it looks like Hyde will push the bottom lane. The Immortal will go to bottom since the top is already damaged and the bottom has still got a healthy keep here.
The light of the crystal arch shines on.
Hyde taking a lot of damage here. Has to play it safe. 72 seconds. Oh no, Daykwaza almost got it baited right there. Dragon's Arrow will connect. I think Daykwaza did get baited. The Blood Shield into the Nova as well. The Nova comp has been denied.
Gates of hell.
Ooh, a little bit of NA lag. I apologize, chat. 10 Celsius here. It's like 25. It's so warm. Oh my god. I'd take a 25 Celsius day up here in the mountains. That's like the perfect weather up here. 25 Celsius up in the mountains. Oh. All right, looks like I gotta reset my game here because I'm getting a little bit of lag. But either way, GG, well played. Team Dynouh takes map number 1 of our second best of 3 of the day. Yeah, 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Celsius today. But we are supposed to get some like overcast clouds and stuff at one point. But right now it's beautiful. It's nice and blue sky. So hopefully it stays. Hopefully it stays nice and clear until, for a little bit after the stream, so that way I can take Bandit for a nice long walk. And then it can rain then it can be nasty and overcast and stuff all day. I don't care about that. Yeah, I'm at, we're going to run some ads. Thank you very much, everybody. Welcome back. Oh, yeah, sorry. I was like, why did it do that? I restarted my game. Welcome back, everyone, into Banshee Cup. We are here in our round number 6. My name is Bahamut. On the left-hand side, it's going to be Team Dynouh. On the right, it's going to be Team Daykwaza. I'm just slowly trying to just unzip myself a little bit more and more for all of you. Dragonshire is map number 2 for our second best of 3 of the day. We've got 4 best of 3s coming at you, and Team Dynouh leads in this best of 3. It's the Meta Madness style of draft tiers that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps. And if you're watching here on Twitch, thank you so much for hanging out during the live cast. If you're enjoying the stream, be sure to drop a follow. If you'd like to support the stream further and be an awesome kid like Devastated, you can gift a sub, you can start a tier 1 sub, you can convert your Prime into a tier 1, you can use your Prime Gaming, because we got the best deal on the face of the planet when it comes to Prime Gaming. We are pushing for Partner Plus, so every little bit helps us out, and as I said, we also do full-time streams, so every little bit helps us out constantly to survive and pay our bills. So thank you everyone for hanging out. And if you're watching over on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe so we can grow the YouTube page. We're currently just around 600 subs and we need 1,000. So if we can find a casual 400 YouTube subs, that'd be really awesome. But either way, we get into Dragonshire, and this is looking a very reminiscent on the side of Team Dynouh with the Tyrande Garrosh start. Dahaka will be grabbed over on the side of Team Daykwaza, but we did see a very interesting, would you call it a hyper carry Zagara? I mean, she technically is the range assassin, but we had a Tyrande Garrosh, Zagara, Imperius, Rexar for the side of Team Dynouh in a previous map, and it worked out pretty good for them. Team Daykwaza picking up the Dahaka, Junkrat, Anduin. Now, I always joke about this, but this could be a Cho'Gall. I mean, it does work in this situation. Greymane's already been played. Hanzo's been played. These are heroes with really good percent-based damage, percent-based damage. I mean, Giant Slayer for Hanzo's huge. You've got Curse Bullet Greymane, but those are all gone. Genji being banned away since the Anduin was picked up, so even if they go into just like another ranged assassin and a tank, they don't have to deal with the Genji. Though I wouldn't mind seeing an Anubarak. An Anubarak I feel would be really, really good for Team Daykwaza. You could do Light Bomb, Burrow Charge. Garrosh does have the Indomitable, which is nice self-cleanse. Wow! Dynouh getting target ban Zagara. That's actually really funny to me. Dynouh Zagara gets target banned. Okay, all right. No Zagara this game. So will Team Dynouh adjust their draft, or were they were they looking to do the exact same thing as the previous map? Ugh. On the note of what Wildfire said, thank you everyone who lurks. I like if you chat, I appreciate it. If you lurk and you just hang out, I appreciate it. So thank you everyone for every little bit of support. It really does mean the world to me. And it means a lot to Bandit so we can live this very fun casting streaming life. The last two picks. Okay, so as I said, could be a Cho'Gall, doubtful. Probably gonna lean into just like I actually really like the idea of the Anubarak. Yeah, like a Cocoon the Tyrande or something. Yeah. Anubarak with Light Bomb could be huge.
We will forge a great destiny.
I wonder if it's a Mind Control Sylvanas. Like Mind Control, yeah, like Mind Control could be huge, especially level, like post level 20 with the Call of the Dark Lady. Like you go taunt Mind Control. Okay. See Kerrigan rounding out for Team Dynouh. I honestly think this could be a map number 3. I think this could be a map 3. By the way, I like the Banshee Cup logo lining up with Kerrigan's face. It's like just about perfect. So I think it's a little bit low, but it works out. Alright, you know the dealio, the gamble's up and available. Gamble's up and available if you'd like to make a prediction. And, here we go.
Heroes, prepare for combat.
Right side of the map, it's going to be Team Daykwaza with Gamerboy playing Junkrat. Daykwaza on the Hogger, excuse me. On the Dahaka, Exilium will be playing your Imagine banning Zagara. Exilium will be your Anduin. We've got a Valthinus on your Varian. Sorry, Anduin played by Exilium. Varian played by Valthinus, and Dark on the Tyrande, or on the...
5.
On the Sylvanas, sorry, I'm so like focused on trying to get this done in time for the Tyrande Sentinel throw, but either way, let's go ahead and do this and we'll introduce Team Dynouh. Bonk! Hyde on the Rexar, Misha to play Misha, Dark Wolf will be your Garrosh, Darnovsky landing the Tyrande Sentinel with Tyrande, Jaden on the Kerrigan, and Dynouh will be your Falstad. Auto attack Falstad, mind you, we've got Groundbreaker, Garian, Garrosh. What happened? What happened between map 1 and map 2 where I can't talk all of a sudden? We've also got, as I mentioned, the Tyrande with the Lunar Blaze, Kerrigan Fury the Swarm, Dahaka with the Enhanced Agility, tricky extra wound timers on Gamerboy Junkrat, Sylvanas with the Overwhelming Affliction. It's going to be percent base damage and that's slow. And then Varian going into the Lion's Maw level 1. Hey Ninja, what's up bud? You're just in time for a gamble. Oh, you notice the logo on... So, like, sometimes the Banshee Cup logo in the draft screen lines up just perfectly with that last pick. Every time we're loading into the map, like, I have the scene switch right there and I do the gamble. I always look over and it just to see who it lines up with. I think Sonya's, like, the one it lines up best with. Anyways, good to see you, Bathroom. Adding a little something extra to your tea, I wish. Trying to wake up right now. I'm trying to get some caffeine in my body. I always do a cup of green tea first before I do black tea. Invade onto the camp. Concussion Mine splits Gamerboy, as well as that last unit, which is delaying things out. Varian charges in. We've got a team fight over this Bruiser camp, and Dark Wolf is in a really weird spot. Dynouh flies in. Kerrigan lands a huge Primal Grasp and Impale. We've got First Blood going over to Team Dynouh. And are they hungry for more? No, they're going to barrel roll away. All right, nicely done. Oh, if that sways your gamble at all. A really aggressive, a nice and aggressive invade from Team Dynouh onto the camp. Sylvanas will make quick work of that in top lane. Ooh. Good Lunar Flare follow-up. There's not enough CC afterwards to lock down Junkrat nor get the kill. Impale lands onto Varian here as he's trying to wiggle his way back to the allies. Misha getting a heal from Hyde. And Haka holds top lane while Falstad is regaining bottom. 7 stacks for Falstad level 1. Does barrel roll in onto Gamerboy, trying to put some pressure on the health bar of Junkrat. The Haka Lurker Strain level 4. Taunt onto the Kerrigan. She comes back with a Primal Grasp Impale. The Assimilation Shields are not enough, and the ally toss is not enough. Kerrigan does go down. Team Daykwaza finding a kill here as Dark on this Sylvanas is able to Haunting Wave away. No kill onto Sylvanas. 1-1 overall. A little bit of an experience lead over the side of Team Dynouh. Sharpened Blades at 8 stacks. We've got 5 Hunter-Gatherer stacks for Rexar Misha. Garrosh eats a Concussion Mine. I think Dark Wolf kind of just stepped into that. I think trying to get Junkrat just to trigger it and get rid of it. What's up, Forget What? Good to see you. Dynouh barrel rolls away, throws the Hammering back. Few hundred HP for Dynouh as he's able to Hearth out right now. 600 HP. Daykwaza. It's actually Hyde, the one who's in trouble right now, trying to get away. Sylvanas sustained damage, drops Hyde down to 175 HP. And Garrosh, once again, forces Gamerboy to use the Concussion Mine. Top lane will be grabbed by Dahaka. Bottom lane, Moonshine over to the side of Team Dynouh. No Dragonite yet for either side. As we have level 7s here, Secret Weapon for the Falstad. Hammer range goes out further, but also while that hammering is out, you have a 30% damage increase, or excuse me, 75% damage increase. Nice synergy with the level 1 that they're scaling and the healing from level 4. Daykwaza's nice little burrow. Invade onto the camp down over here, though, since the enemy team rotated to top lane. I don't think Garrosh can get down here in time. Yeah, this has to be forfeit, which is a nice invade from Team Daykwaza. Good read. I skimmed your message and I just saw my neighbor made a fire and I was like, yep, I already know how this is gonna go. It's the same thing always happens to me. Whenever there's a fire, it's just, you end up staying up too late and having too many beers. A bit hungover, me and my neighbor made a fire and drank beers from like 7 to 11. I don't know why my brain pictured you guys lit a 7-Eleven on fire and I don't. Oh, okay. Wild. What a wild night, yeah. Oh, I'm glad it was a nice time. Concussion Mine onto Jaden here. Taunt from Varian as Tyrande throws out a Lunar Flare onto Anduin in the backline, trying just to slow down any sort of CC he can provide. Now Garrosh steps in. Kerrigan answers with a Primal Grasp and Impale combo. Light Bomb from Anduin, charging from Varian. Ally toss onto Kerrigan just to get her away and also get that armor onto her. The Dragonite, by the way, working on top lane. Falstad clearing that out. Daykwaza is able to take down the Tyrande. Misha does go down to Varian as Dark Wolf is doing his best to create some space, but this is getting a little awkward. No Indomitable, I believe, available. The drag does connect, and Team Daykwaza will pick up a really good triple kill in bottom lane. I guess it's 2.5 because Misha is not a full kill, but you know what I mean. What's up, Serious Wolf? Alrighty, well, we got our 10 Talontiers here. Shield Wall for the Varian. Light Bomb, Wailing Arrow, Riptire, Isolation. On the opposing side, it's going to be that Starfall, Ultralisk, Warlord's Challenge, Boars to be unleashed, as well as a Gust for Falstad. Concussion Mine to create some space. Not even triggered. Dynouh flies in. Looking to aid here in the mid lane as we have top lane camps crashing. We've only had one fort go down here in 7 minutes and 20 seconds, but that might be getting a nice big team fight in this top lane. Though granted, Misha and Rexar are being Misha and Garrosh being harassed in that bush when they were trying to set something up and step in. Kerrigan, I think, is still working on sharpened blades. We'll check that after we look through these stats here at the bottom of our screen. Dark Wolf step in. Okay, hold on. Shield wall from Varian. The body blocks are pretty good. Warlord's Challenge, Indomitable activated. Here's a Riptire from Junkrat. Dark Wolf really low. The Gust up from Falstad saves. 45 HP on Dark Wolf right now. That Gust was critical from Dynouh. Nicely done. As Dynouh moves down to bottom lane to soak up this wave, grab this experience. But there is a good level lead over to the side of Team Daykwaza as they look for this kill onto Garrosh at top. The Black Rose from Sylvanas locking down the tower, and Dark Wolf trying to wiggle away, uses the Blood Craze to heal up a little bit. Kerrigan comes in with a combo, looking to maybe make a counter kill happen. Anduin with the Leap of Faith saves the Sylvanas, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, this is all falling apart for Team Dynouh as Dynouh does fly up here. Gust is not available for 20 seconds. Jaden does go down, and now Dynouh being looked at, trying to barrel roll away. Does Varian have any way to close the distance? Doesn't look like it. Map number 2 looking dominant here for Team Daykwaza as they pick up their 6th kill. They're going to be a good chunky level lead over the enemy. Talent tier as well, and it looks like Dragonite, second one of the game, does go over to the side of Team Daykwaza. They've got momentum here. What is going to be the possible stop?
Fire comes for you.
Alright, there was a taunt from Varian. Set out low to Garrosh, I do believe. Okay, Varian gets thrown. There's a kick onto Garrosh to displace him. Anduin. Okay, Falstad gets the barrel roll in with the Gust, but there's a taunt from Varian, a light bomb from Anduin, as well as a Junkrat Riptire coming through. Dark Wolf in a really weird spot, able to get the Blood Craze heal. But Misha goes down. Concussion Mine saves the Kerrigan, at least in the positioning. Mid fort will fall here. Dragonite gets some decent damage. Taunt from Varian once again onto Dark Wolf. And Garrosh does go down. Team Dynouh falling apart here in map number 2. Remember the shit talking at the beginning of the game? This is kind of awkward, I'm not going to lie. Kind of awkward. 64 stacks for the Kerrigan, 16 stacks for our Hunter-Gatherer on the Rexar Misha, 26 for Falstad auto attack, and 19 Lunar Blaze stacks on the Tyrande. We've got Black Arrows activated by Sylvanas as this keep in bottom lane is being worked through. We've got 8 stacks for Dahaka's Enhanced Agility. Falstad flying, he's looking for the flank gust. This is down 16 talent here. Okay, hold on. Sylvanas with the Hunting Wave, getting the Wailing Arrow as well. Dynouh is going to be eradicated. Junkrat Anduin will fall, so it's a good trade so far for Team Dynouh as the Ultralisk coming out from Kerrigan, looking to chase onto the enemies. The Tyrande Sentinel connects as well. Varian gets a shield wall activated in time. Goes for the taunt onto Hyde. Lunar Flare onto Tyrande, or onto Sylvanas as she has the Will of the Forsaken activated. Throws the Haunting Wave back in, but she will not activate, and Varian will fall. And this is looking like Team Dynouh grab a whole heckload of late game experience, and they find a bit of parity in this game. That was a Hail Mary play from Dynouh. I mean, it was 14-16. If that Sentinel, would that Sentinel have killed? Sentinel deals, no, it wouldn't have killed. There's no talent augments on it either. Because Sylvanas had like 300 and something HP, so 225 or whatever that was not enough. But either way, Hail Mary play from Dynouh with the Gust. Works out for Team Dynouh. They kind of get their way back. They find themselves back in this map. Still have a ways to go. They still have a lot of structures to get through. See how this all works out. 5 to 10 in kills, favoring the side of Team Daykwaza. Garrosh Anchor setting up in this bush here. Looking for something, can't find an enemy.
Their There must always be a dragon knight.
Dahaka's up in top lane. He's got the Sunshrine. Kerrigan's already got her Sharpened Blades done. Rexar gets another Globe from mid. Potential gank onto Daykwaza here. Nah, he's just going to take a handful of damage as Garrosh and crew are going to anchor around the objective through mid. But Rexar and Misha will clear out top lane. Okay. Bottom lane wave being pushed in. Falstad floating down here. Getting some easy clear onto that with 32 stacks on that level 1. And Dahaka gets objective.
The dragon knight shall reduce you to cinders.
This is scary. Kerrigan scouted out. Haunting Wave goes out as well from Sylvanas. She's that Festering Wounds level 7. Now they're playing a little farther back, I think, waiting for that potential flight gust from Dynouh. I don't think he's going to try it twice here. I think they really want to get rid of this Dragon Knight with the auto attack damage of Dynouh. Kick onto the Falstad. Misha getting a little low here. Varian trying to chase in. Misha doesn't go down. Actually, she's getting really low. A men from Rexar comes through. It's not that big of a deal, but still. It's another form of CC. Ooh, sorry about the NA lag, everyone. What's my ping at today? 275. Why is my ping so high in Europe? 200. Is it 290? I have 300 ping. I have 300 ping. Top lane, we do have a camp pushing in, but my ping is not a concern right now. The concern is, can the members of Team Dynouh defend? Sorry about the NA ping, everyone. I do apologize. Not much I can do about that. Literally have no other streams open outside of my own preview stream. 20's almost here for the side of Team Daykwaza. Junkrat poking out here and there, at least doing his best to do so. We have the Isolation Contagion, Censure for the Anduin, Banner, or Glory to the Alliance, Cannon Bowls, as well as the Blink for Sylvanas. The Boars are unleashed by Rexar, as well as the Gust from Falstad. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Both of them are 60-second cooldowns. Now, I will point out the Ultralisk was used by the Kerrigan, so that one a little bit longer. Starfall from the Tyrande as well, but it's not the end of the world for the side of Team Dynouh, as they still have a level to go. Dynouh trying to pick that up in top lane, but he's got to be careful. He doesn't want to get ganked by the enemy, who we're showing in mid lane. A quick rotation to top could be a little sketchy. 30 seconds to go on that Gust for Falstad. The Black Arrows from Sylvanas are activated. Looking at mid lane keep right now for the side of Team Daykwaza, trying to get more pressure onto the map. Spread volley, cannonballs. We've got Dynouh getting a little low. Misha will be picked off here. We've got a Garrosh. I think he gets a blood craze. The Riptire is pretty good. The Indomitable comes through at the last second. Varian charges in, throws down that banner, and Garrosh somehow lives through all of that. I thought it was me. No, it's me. I've got like, apparently my ping is 400. I have 400 ping today. I don't know why. Not too sure why I have 400 ping, but I do. But Bahamut, you should go play Storm League in Europe. I don't care that you have 400 ping. Play the region I like. Oh yeah. This would be very doable for me. 20s are here on both sides. We have Tyrande going for the Celestial Wrath. Increase the slow of Starfall to 60% and cause it to apply Hunter's Mark to the enemy heroes inside of its area of effect. We've got Kerrigan with the Psionic Shift. Now, the uniqueness with Psionic Shift. So, some of these, Bolt of the Storm is Bolt of the Storm, but sometimes you have the uniqueness. So, Psionic Shift is you deal damage to the enemies within the blink that you do, but you also get 300% increase assimilation shields from that damage dealt. Kill command for the Rexar. We actually have Epic Mount Falstad. No Wind Tunnel. Dynouh looking to go for that global play. This Epic Mount puts him down to a 25-second cooldown, and it is a faster cast time to fly. So Dynouh really looking to play the global factor here, right? 25 seconds because it's 75 baseline. Yep. So there you go. That's that insta-trigger to top lane. You saw how quick that was. Well, you didn't really see how quick it was because the little lag out right there. Why did you do an impersonation of me, Baha? Because I've been practicing, and I just wanted to see how well my practice was paying off. But I'm glad to know that my practice is working out really well. Thank you. Banner into the bush to check. Nicely done from Val. Falstad, quick flight to bottom lane as Dahaka showing in top, grabbing that. So that, yep. Dynouh just being a nuisance every 25 seconds.
Blue team's core is under attack.
Does your cat have Amazon Prime, Yanthor? Because if your cat has Amazon Prime, they've got Prime Gaming. Anyways, stupid. All right, Falstad flies. Looking for the gust. He actually gets the push onto Junkrat here. Mid-air, Boars unleashed by Rexar. The kill command will come through. Dahaka burst stalks into the bottom lane. Dynouh able to barrel roll to safety as the Starfall from Tyrande coming out. That Huntress mark, as I mentioned, is going to be applied. That slow is working out pretty good to keep Varian inside, but he is going to be leapt away by the Anduin. We've got catapults on core and bottom lane that have worked through the shielding, but the minion wave that spawned will deny most of the damage. So 2% goes there. Falstad, epic mount to top lane. We've got Rexar Misha clearing things out through mid. And Team Dynouh, they want this 2-0. They're not looking. They don't want a map 3. They are all invested in this map 2. You nailed it. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's all I do when I'm off stream. I work on my viewer impressions. Golly gee. Europe, why you gotta be so laggy?
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
God dang. Well, Dragonite in mid lane is going to do its best to open things up a little bit further, as we did get the top lane fort drop down as well.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Alrighty, well, Team Dynouh, they take out the forts, so at least there's periodic catapult pressure to match some of the consistent catapult and periodic in top lane, so there's that at least. But Team Dynouh, they need another big play like they had in bottom lane when Dynouh got that flank flight gust. They need a big play like that, but once that happens to you once, especially at this level of play, I feel like you're very aware of, okay, where's Falstad? How can he flank us? We should watch our positioning. As Misha steps into the bush, Dahaka will be seen, shattering teeth and concussion mine there.
That beast is
All right, Dragonite is cleared out or is expired. An invade onto this camp as we've got a ping onto the siege camp below. Junkrat checks and he sees, okay, all right. Frag launcher grenades will scout out the enemy on this camp, but no deny or no kind of invade on that steal. I'm sitting here sweating. I'm nervous for both these teams. Team Daykwaza, one team fight away from taking this map, but Team Dynouh, I mean, death timers are long. Depending on where you take that team, like you take a team fight here and you win on the side of Team Dynouh, you sidewall keep and go core, easy. You got Misha as well as Rexar, well, Misha, Rexar, and Garrosh to tank tower shots. Damage from Falstad's pretty good. Oh, flank onto Dahaka in top lane. He's able to wiggle away from the Groundbreaker. Able to burrow away from the Tyrande. Oh, that's a blink in. Psionic shift from Jaden. Isolation, but that doesn't stop those autos from coming through. A nice kill as the Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas was used onto Hyde, I do believe. And that doesn't get a kill onto him. Indomitable activated by Garrosh as he was trying to avoid any sort of concussion mine displacement, trying to chase after the enemy. Doesn't work out. But one kill.
My beloved is gone.
And Dahaka will wait. Falstad flying to bottom lane. Dark is the target. Haunting wave. Anduin has the quick heal, but now Varian's displaced. Is there another leap of faith from Anduin to save his father? He's got it off cooldown. You actually got 2 charges, sorry. There wasn't even one used before that.
Control both shrines.
Alright, Dahaka, as I mentioned, still respawning here. 11 seconds to go. Falstad's up in top lane. We've got players in mid available for this. Now Garrosh is like... Now, does Garrosh sacrifice his health for this? Wait, Rexar will get it! They focused on getting a kill onto Garrosh instead of putting one on the point, and that will be Dragonite over to the side of Team Dynouh. I mean, we're 23 minutes in. Dragonite's dealing 1,098 damage into structures, has about 29,000 points of HP. What's going to happen here? Dragonite just steps in the bush, eats the Chattering Teeth. I think he's just trying to eat these steel traps. Apologies for the NA lag, everybody. Not much I can do about it right now as the toss combo goes out onto Sylvanas. She blinks away and activates Will of the Forsaken. Kerrigan utilizing her Chrysalis right there. Variant on the bottom left of our screen is going to be annihilated. Is this the beginning of the end, favoring Team Dynouh? Can Team Dynouh end it here and now with Varian dead for 53 seconds? Junkrat poking here and there. Got a drag onto Garrosh, but it doesn't seem to... He's not really too worried about that one. Chattering Teeth purposefully eaten by Garrosh as well, so that way Falstad and friends can just focus on standing still and getting those autos in. 35 seconds on the Varian still. The Dragonite at 20 seconds left and 32% HP. Drag from Dahaka onto Kerrigan, but there's going to be no Light Bomb combo. Dragonite taking down shielding of the core. Garrosh trying to step in as well. 20 seconds on Varian. Wailing Air from Sylvanas going out. The core shielding is dropped. Daykwaza very low on the Dahaka. Low on the right-hand side. Dynouh trying to barrel roll away. Kerrigan lands a combo onto Sylvanas, and she does go down, and now Anduin's the next target. And it's Team Daykwaza who claw their way back into map number 2, and they take this series in a 2-0. GG, well played. Team Dynouh with just an amazing map number 2. I figured observers wouldn't catch lag like that. Well, I'm still in Europe. I'm still like the lobby is still made on the European servers, so I still have ping regardless. Now, when it comes to like draft, the draft happens. The draft is like not on a server, so there's like no ping in the draft, but. Yeah, when I'm in game, we load into Europe. So data's got to get to me, and it's those goddamn sharks chewing on those cables. Team Dynouh did win the game. Team Dynouh did win the game, and we got to run a block of ads.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Thank you, Kel. All right, we got to run some ads and get ready for map number 1 of our third best of 3. We are rocking, we are rolling. Thanks for hanging out, everybody, and I hope you're having a good time. Be sure, as we are about to get into some ads, be sure to consider, wrong button. Be sure to consider subscribing. If you've got Amazon Prime, you've got Prime Gaming. If you've got Prime Gaming, you've got one free sub here at twitch.tv/Bahamut Gaming. Get yourself some ad-free viewing. Get yourself some amazing emotes. You support the good boy that is Bandit. You push our sub goals up further. And I, of course, have a deal with the John Cena. He'll show up at Jeff Bezos' house and take a little $250 out of the pocket of Jeff Bezos and then shove him into a pool. Would you like to harass Jeff Bezos today? Be sure to subscribe. Prime, Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3...